Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5. Starting at number 5. Autel Evo 2. Like the Mavic 2, Autel's second Evo is offered with different camera choices, in theory at least. Supply has been erratic in its early months, but then 2020 hasn't been an easy year. Both are built around a heavy, rugged-looking, but average feeling orange airframe which eschews sleek consumer-friendly design for simple practicality. It's a bit chunkier than the Mavics, but it can fly for longer and is bigger unfolded. While Autel Explorer, its partner app, lacks some of the polish of DJI's equivalents, it does bring all the tracking options you might want. Why is 8K a lesser? In fact, it uses the same Sony IMX586 half-inch imaging chip as featured in the Mavic Air 2. While the 6K Pro sports IMX383 1-inch sensor, that's 4 times the area, and can output 10-bit footage and a variable aperture. It's also worth noting that 8K is limited to 25 frames per second, 6K to 50 frames per second, and 4K to 60 frames per second. Coming at number 4. Autel Evo Nano. The Evo Nano has been a long time coming since it was first announced by Autel sometime before the Mavic 3. Whether it has made an effective spoiler for DJI's new flagship or ended up starting to go sour because of that very launch tactic is a question for others, but what we can say is that pre-orders are now being seriously taken by trustworthy retailers. Advertisement. That means it should very soon be possible to take delivery of a drone light enough to stay under the registration rules in FAA airspace. For example, while being equipped with a half-inch image sensor and front, back and base collision sensors. The phone on their controller, to narrate their flight, and all creators will appreciate the super download feat. At number 3. DJI Mini SE. The best way to think of the DJI Mini SE in terms of quality is as a flying smartphone camera from a mid-range device. That, though, is a high standard these days. Certainly far higher than toy drones and their shaky video, because this drone can hover perfectly thanks to its onboard sensors, and has a 3-axis mechanical stabilizer for its camera. Tech enthusiasts might feel that the two. Software-wise, the app is intuitive and includes Auto Land, Return to Home, and some cool orbiting effects which will be sure to earn likes. Number 2 of my list. DJI Mavic 3/Mavic 3 Cine. The Mavic 3 is a powerful machine, capable of lifting both a 24 EFL main camera and a secondary camera which provides a hybrid zoom. This can be a little confusing at first, but it's best thought of as an excellent 20-megapixel camera which brings the pro, at least in drones, features of adjustable ISO, exposure, and, crucially, aperture. The zoom has a notably lower res 12-megapixel half-inch sensor attached at a fixed f/4/4. So is more of a scouting accessory and surveying tool than an Inspire 2 with the right lens. Nevertheless, the Mavic 3 will do the job in a lot of situations, and it can do it for much longer too, hovering for up to 45 minutes. Some might see the folding form factor as belonging to consumer territory, but that's an old-fashioned perspective in the drone world, and amongst clients, this is an aerial camera which, while being over most weight limits, is more portable than most and certainly priced for professionals. The Mavic 3 Cine is a variant exclusively for those requiring ProRes 422 HQ format video, which also holds onboard a 1TB SSD to store the uncompressed video it can capture, and ships with a DJI RC Pro controller with built-in screen. And number 1. DJI Air 2S. Non-camera devices with cameras on them, such as drones, tend to be held back by having annoyingly small sensors. So congratulations are due to DJI for sticking a 1-inch sensor in the DJI Air 2S, providing a significant upgrade in image quality and dynamic range compared to a lot of other drones on the market. They've done it before, with the larger Mavic 2 Pro, but this is, theoretically, a step down the range. We're not so sure. It's a huge achievement how much fits into this drone's slim, redesigned chassis. Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.